544614. Ghana Talks Radio, giving the youth.
Good afternoon. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon on Ghana Talks Radio, where we bring you the Showbiz Arena on Friday afternoons with my beautiful guests. Hey, Mr. Den gets. Dear baby, on Fridays, there's overexcitement in here. Yeah, no, but actually, the way Debbie is looking today, there's and in Sekuno Yakono, some way in Kambeka, semi about the year, but then Sekuno, Sena Reggie, a chin and name, na debiti, sunny, eh.
Yeah. Right after the show, do you have somewhere to go?
I mean, I even have that thought in mind, Debbie. You are not. And around some I was not show you so kind, and then I will be
say, now Miss Oko on a TikTok page.
And somehow just
say,
no, so
in Gofoni means almost so Debbie. Oh, yeah.
Hey, they don't know anything, no.
Hey, says no moon, no crow moon.
Hey, they mean that pound.
Hey, I did be with him to say.
Oh, shame, come on.
Samini. Yeah, application right now. I come into weekend. They were up say on any piano vacation way.
Vacation.
No, where you vacation. And
I said vacation. So I was a metro leave letter. Crime metro.
Somehow Obeka. Somehow Obeka. Oh yeah, I manager ringing dinner. Oh yeah, drew one yeah, beshe. But yeah, this is the Showbiz Arena where we bring you all the bits on show on your entertainment industry in the country. Before we get into the real discussions, as we always do, as usual, we bring you the tidbits in entertainment. And you know, this afternoon the ladies are ready to just us with the gossip of the town. So ladies, what do we have for the audience? Hey, and
it's going to be very interesting.
Send your debut out to the more interesting.
But this time around, no, Pono bien, Pono bien, so I didn't say Pono mass, and
what have you
got? No, Pono
Moya sans or have you go? Hey, that's you can come on a jay. Make a few in our not testing me beside.
Hey, this is serious.
Serious would be. And come here, crowd or number man, send also when you Jim. Nanka when discuss.
Aye, 2 year fence and positive.
Yeah,
and easy partnership.
Plus 4.
Sir. But yeah, as you mentioned, interesting. What interesting news do you have for us today?
Oh, so today, the first thing we are going to talk about is Kuami who urged President Mahama to jail those who insult public figures. Yeah, so this is the first.
That's what Kuami is saying.
Yes.
That Mahama should
jail people who insult public figures.
Democratic nation you don't just jail people because they've insulted you. I mean, insult is an insult. Someone can just insult. Ube to make chum crack a and 9B.
No, but according to Kweku Menu, he's saying that most people, should I say, indisciplined and uncultured people are the ones who come on social media and insult public figures, especially personalities who contribute immensely to our economy and also to our country. He made some example like Ibrahim Mahama, Dr. Ernest Sapon, and a whole lot, and even Asante Hini or Tutu. I can't remember one time, was it either last year during the election? One lady came on social media who goes by the name Matilda, insulted President Mahama. Very bad. Or say no, excuse me, or say no, or giant crying, and which is bad. So according to Kweku Menu, he's saying that President Mahama should make sure that sanction is given to these people, even if it's 1 year in jail. They should be given to them. And also we have a video. It's my share video, no?
Video, no. Okay.
Oh, Henry, Paul Cassia, Asante Man, you know, 2 4. Then the panic to me, Sebi, what the Gano, when you are brutally, what Missing Quasia. Obachano, now will be deep. Papa, despite atem, Papa Ibrahim Mahama atem, or for this support them, that as a California, any enemies or maybe a Juman California Biano. Then the party to me the camera scene was who didn't atem. A Titunia Brumpobia, Sebi. Wana Omufia Sebio, Yan Shadan to one, Ante to one. Our mini boa, Yan Reja to Omufino. Yan family be Mesheba, Biki to Abby. Na se wodi panya tem firi wakoma mu di sofo bia won kan watem panyi bia woni watem won me kan watem na utimi kan kwase agimi fo ne ade a papa wodi atam ba ko a 1 year ebe ma sebi enkwase
Kokuna nani abreza.
Oh, nani abre, and I think I would agree with him because looking at the rate at which people insult politicians. Well, hey, producer, see where you are.
It's not everybody that they insult that those people deserve the insults. No.
Okay, I was really about to ask that. Like,
even if they deserve the insults, in a way,
they deserve.
And
last week, Primala.
In as much as they deserve the insults, I believe that if you are well brought up, you should never and ever insult an elderly person.
That's true.
Like, no matter what the person has done, to the extent say what for phone, social media which never forgets. You take a phone, insults.
But what if the person deserves that insult?
Oh, come on. There are better ways to communicate issues
than insults. And you are the one being affected. Like, if maybe some issue arises right now, that lady that insulted President Mama, she was begging.
Yeah, Matilda.
And right now you went to delete the videos, but people have already screen recorded and all that, so you can't delete it. You can't delete it.
And even let's use this lady, Ekia Pokia, or is it Ama Pokia issue for an example where she said things according to the Asantes is insulting to the Asante Hene.
Okay.
With this, in as much as people believe that she was saying the truth, at the end of the day, why not know or no, and
she went to even apologize, but they didn't accept that. You see, so for you to insult someone, hey, for me to take a whole lot for me to do something like that.
And this is the time where Minister for Information is Sam George needs to come in.
Really?
He really needs to come in. He always preaches against what is it called? Disinformation and misinformation.
But the insult is not
yes, the insult is not, but most of these people also give out misinformation. When our vice president Nana Opoku-Agyeman was sick, one lady, one elderly woman, also life seen it so it's seen a book. I can say Mami
that she knows.
Yes.
Okay, that is, for that we can regard this as misinformation. But you know, when we're talking about insults, and you see, people sometimes deserve this insult, regardless of who we think they are in society.
So that Santihine deserves insults.
I didn't say everyone. I said
insults.
people sometimes, regardless of who they are. Like let's be honest. Almost a Ghana home. The adibu near the so sebi. Is a hunu so or my name like nipa na nyi nti odin se hunu kra yesi o ana oye so-called public figure. Like, I don't even know what classify people as public figures.
But you see, you should understand that these people too are human beings. When they insult them, sometimes the kind of things people say online to them, like if you yourself, if you think about it, it is very, very bad. And
Debbie, yam fan say nipa na koya ade bia emfata na ye twena bo so a.
So that is why he's saying, say, baby. So it's not like they just insult someone and they will jail the other person. No.
Okay.
So they have to sit down and then check what happened, like maybe what the person did bad, what the person did wrong, before the other person came to insult him or her. You understand?
Charlie.
No. And it's not even all about those who have money, grown-ups. No.
Okay.
Sometimes these young people coming up, no, the kind of things people say to them when, like, under their posts, in the comments, or all of that, no, it's very, very bad. And they are humans; they have blood running through their veins.
I know,
But how would you feel if you see online that people are trolling your
especially
parents?
body shaming? God, like that thing. Oh, come on.
If people body shame you to work on your body.
like simple.
See,
That is how God created
Simple.
the person.
oh please.
Please.
You forever be Apache.
What-
Once you have
what-
the money.
What is body shaming?
Like,
I wonder.
example,
Yeah.
maybe that is it. And then maybe you are having hip dips when you stand, like maybe your shape is like this, but some parts will go inside small and then need to come out again. So if you take pictures or something, then people will be laughing under the comments and they'll be body shaming you that you look like this, you look like that. It is really hurting.
How is it hurting?
Oh.
Like, see,
I believe that you need to work on the negative when people talk about it.
exactly.
As I said,
Second-
body shaming, fine. I would say at a point it's wrong. But if you have the money, why not? You can fix it. And
maybe
Tiafa said, was say it to tuna go for Syria. You have the money, you can go to a
Gonna
dentist.
fix it.
Shatabando, yes, no, one coin anything.
Akwayo.
Yeah, no,
Oh, no,
can
say
say
it.
booye. As you say booye.
And there's this thing that people say that Obolobi Jimmy, like how
Hey, obolo twe.
they're not supposed to do that. You see that you're laughing.
There's a difference between. Oh, please.
You see, it's
Wow,
so
wow,
wrong.
See, I'm not even laughing.
But there's a difference
But
between
Obolo
obolo
Jimmy.
and there's a difference
Are you
between
ready
someone
before?
being plumb. Obolo twe.
Okay, so let's say adeɛ no wɔ wo ho ana nipa ayɛka. How is that trolling?
That it means you don't
The way
even
they say it.
you're not even
The way they
confident.
It's not about confidence.
Oh, please.
So what is it about them?
You're not getting it.
I
What is it
see.
about?
I understand body shaming, and I understand when someone is trolling you. But if you know that you have the resources to fix what that person is trolling you with, why don't you go ahead and do it?
Okay.
Almost a too so.
Aha.
Why do BBL?
So wotu so na sa wo nni to ampa. Like, is that trolling? Like, who need to? Let's be honest.
So why do you
People are just saying what you don't have. How is that trolling? Debbie.
you guys, I'm giving up.
And
I'm
I say DJ Cham to you or your shots. To me, oh. Oh, I see you only time before ne. Oh, no, my
I think I've heard that before.
Yes. Me, I met her, me wa height.
It'll make you tall.
To me, come on, bubu me nine. But me, I love it. I love my height. So I want
Into
to
the slow
do.
cry.
I'm from a home because I love it. And I'm
Olongo.
confident.
Olongo.
Ubenya pose ogi oyo odogu. Would you get?
Wow.
Hello. So you see.
Oh.
But DJ Chama didn't hear example there.
Say, Okabu umpo na asa me do here because onso here short. Mommy and son, I'm with him. Now me a short.
Is it because you are taller than
Oh,
us?
worry,
You don't think you
oh,
are
worry,
short?
no,
by our
just short too. 1 hour, and just say short.
So now am I body shaming? Is it
you are body shaming
somehow?
me. Wait, you are body shaming me.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we need to get some sanitization in our media space. I think that the social media has given people so much audacity to overstep their boundaries. You know, nipa oshiano in person na on to me cry nhwenenim. But social media and not wanna and away I think is. But calling for jail terms, I mean, that's why a defamation suit is there. If you feel the person has defamed you, fine. But I don't think there's something we should regulate into the laws. After all, we are actually practicing democracy. And
But,
some of these things...
You practicing democracy doesn't mean you need to oversee, or should I say exceed your boundary.
And that is why the suit for defamation is there. Like, if the person feels that, no, what you just said is defamatory to me, the person can take you on. But for insult, we can't really jail someone for insult.
Because of insult.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, Sabi, where Jimmy? Oh,
And I'm make
so yeah, it's, you know, I feel what Kwekumenu is saying. But I think the end result he's seeking for is not the
valid.
best. Yeah,
All
but
right.
yeah, I feel what he's saying. I mean, we send our kind people like Ibrahim Mahama, Despite, we know what they do in society. So we need to, in a way, accord some level of respect to them. But omo ya DNA nya, and they are saying, and they don't have some special blood running through them than us.
It's just like all of us.
Yeah, so we should have no catch. Mr. Ibrahim, you are just like me, na shy. So I'm trying to jet and I also bet you there.
Butterfly.
Seriously.
So see I pay into what show jet. Also children now.
All right, so moving to our next story, it's about to go down.
Let's go down.
So it's about Kuami Eugene. He's telling President Mahama to slow down a bit when it comes to the dollar. He's saying that his dollar reserves are all going waste.
Why?
Kuami Eugene.
Nana to aso. I don't know about Nana to aso.
I don't even know.
I'm saying
everybody give me money and then maybe nothing.
I think that's
Tio.
and then Tio.
Anna
Say, oh, you say Tio.
No, it was Joy.
Hey.
Yeah.
My name is Menya. Tio.
Oh God.
But I have be friend with the vegetable artist.
Why is it?
Why?
Willie Sebe control.
Oh, that song was a hit. I really loved it.
That's the vegetables.
He's a ladies' man.
Yeah.
Really? Well, I thought Kiddy was the ladies' man.
No, I mean men don't really like him like the way maybe ladies.
Oh,
music,
okay. Now so okay, can't say
But they think that
there.
he's saying there.
And
He's
like
saying-
war reserve.
And is it Muhammad that is holding the dollar, pulling it down, or what? I don't even understand.
Ato is really forcing.
I feel no is marking.
Exactly.
Yoko is.
So he's saying we beg, press JDM Mahama for slow down small. My dollar reserves all the go waste. I'm happy and sad at the same time. One say asante for anasa minka say twi for ka say bi say bonded da
Now what it agum.
now sent it agum unim say wo abranti a wo hwi assembly obeke bia people would say bonu say papa would still have something to say about it. They'll drag you and you still come out to say this.
I think the problem people have with Kuami Eugene, sorry, and once there's public fame, you know. In a way, you feel that when
Yeah.
Secondly, the public also automatically expects you to be mature. And since we are not getting that from him, thinking he's a celebrity, he is this. It's also a symbiote quotes in quotes. No? That's how people see him. They feel like I say yeah, that's the problem people have with Kwame.
But Sisia, the dollar is 10 cedis 24 pesos.
I want $1 na good.
It's more.
Hey.
17.
When it started dropping, a lot of people abroad were also lamenting. And one comment I saw which really gladdened my heart was, should we skip over how many millions of people, over a few people or few abroad, just because you want to send money to your family
your
here?
Send
$3.
On him say or send it to a bit tomato cement bags baby. Se see a airdropping
Kuami Eugene Cries. But today I was just telling DJ Rock, we have a friend who normally sends us money. He's outside. I say, Auntie DJ Rock, she said, I better send this cake because he says, "Can I kitty?"
On double now, like comfort being come.
Because previously it was like that before he moved up, so I don't know why people should have problems with it. Kuami Eugene, you when the dollar was high, that you were chilling. Who was chilling with you? So right now that we are coming to get small discounts.
Nipa no obema dollar no cost. So say
you are coming to get small discounts. You are coming to say this. They should relax and do what?
Hey, Kwame.
But are you happy the dollar is reducing?
Who wouldn't be? Who?
See, like it's supposed to. You see, one thing is that for recent years, how things escalated into what should be normal to us has rather become abnormal.
Yeah.
Like dollar, baby, I was a see no crown. It should be abnormal, but like it should be normal. But no mom cry hey, dollar need to my bedroom fem say like so
the last time I heard one woman saying obi mreson na one cedi to $1.
Yeah.
It was 120.
That was then, like back then.
Kufuor's time, the Rollins time, that was 1 cedi. Kufuor 120 to 180. Mahama picked it to 380. Yeah.
Now all 19 anado.
Champion man. Champion man.
The only man
Hey,
who can make the dollar rise.
Sakura
no
Rasta.
one else.
The Sakura
And
Rasta.
even, do you know that President Mahama is saying that we shouldn't look forward for, like, we shouldn't be happy that maybe the dollar. Some people have been saying that they wish the dollar would go to 1 cedi, but he was saying that it will affect our exports.
Oh, yes.
This one.
Because
so it's not like he's even happy that it is coming down, and he are coming to say it is relax. Hey.
Because say a call 1 cedi to $1. Say see anyama yenso export. Let's say our cocoa beans.
Yeah.
Export like I mean, yen to me nyan sa market price ni bi. Ye ton ho kra na e ba yesike mo still is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
See. But we need to find a balance for it. To me, I could relax it stably. Well, let's say 7 cedis, 8 cedis.
6 cedis, 80 pesos.
Hey, Debbie. And they over have
And balance 5 cedis. 5 cedis per call.
Oh, 5 cedis. I think they were from the I think it should hang around 7 cedis.
Into 10 cedis now, one and some bra from you.
Yeah.
Embra 7.
Which more do you?
And say do 7.
But you know that like the price of things are reducing.
Oh yeah.
And are you not happy?
I'm happy.
So why are you saying?
But that's Ghana fool. Like yeah, party and party. I don't know. We will demand for something.
What are we gonna for?
We will demand for something, and once we get
when it comes to we're going to complain.
We voted for accountability. Yeah, to or more accounting for Nema. Hey, I didn't hear how. Like that's how Ghanaians automatically yeah. So yeah, but Kwame Eugene Cries, I mean. So ebia opeso de no ho Ebewura news in because of Felicity says in the that they are fine.
Oh.
But Roberto
Most people do this
yeah.
for controversies.
If you really want to sound logical, dear Charlie, where I'm from Ghana for Ghana
Not
fame. Yes, sir. You can be happy and whatever. We don't really.
Nobody really cares.
On one or the two. I didn't know. And I must say,
Fine girl. Fine girl, come from Ghana. Oh,
You know-
baby, yo.
and
You
also
know what song
coming.
is that? No.
Only in the background. Fine girl, come from Ghana. Oh, baby, yo.
Peace Square.
Hey, Sakodi.
Hey, sir.
Yes, sir. Hajia4Real.
It's a lady, Hajia4Real.
Nenyo.
And if no.
Aye.
Other prison no dry.
No, before.
Sir. Hey, you're famous. I mean,
I won't tell Sanyom Neda. Hajia4Real is famous in Ghana.
Not
beyond.
too, like not too
Not
famous.
too famous.
I think what really sold her. Now what fan?
Yeah, her beauty, she's
And her
beautiful.
bottles.
Her bottle is not naturally.
Oh,
Wakoye.
I don't know. That's what one I can't tell.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like
It's not
something that.
Odini.
Yeah.
Sir. So near you had you been to know why not?
Oh, I'm saying Hajia been
for
to
Hajia
the
Bintu,
hair is natural.
we saw her from I think 2020.
Eh.
That time she was really slim, but still her backside was very huge.
John the share natural. You compare
Just,
Mutu na
just
wine
maybe. You see, most of the times they take weight gain pills or maybe weight gain products or something. So that doesn't mean it's not natural. They're just enhancing, like not with those plastic surgery and stuff. Like they're taking things
okay.
that will make them.
That
so
will
that
enhance
one,
them.
bending.
Hey. And so, most of them are say, Mama, Yensu na moyes ane.
Hey.
Oh,
For guys,
it's not all about guys.
there is no way a woman will try to look so pretty
Oh. Because
for the
of
sake
a man.
of other women.
Okay.
It's
No,
because
it's
of
not
men.
for the sake of other. For the sake of myself.
I need to look
Like
confident.
sometimes I want to look good in a dress.
Exactly.
Not even because of someone.
Exactly.
Oh,
You know,
really?
if you are shapeless, there's no way you can put on
Hey,
a body
you
content.
can't even take pictures well. What do you mean to now?
Actually.
It's serious though. You don't understand. You won't understand.
So we've been on Hajia4Real's case.
Yeah.
She's back
from
prison.
Waba
Yeah.
Ghana ha.
Now the videos circulating. DJ Rock, please, the video where people were welcoming her. We want to see it.
Like she's
But she
back
doesn't
now.
even look like
was it-
someone who went to prison.
Exactly.
Really.
Is that video her current?
No,
Yeah,
I
because
don't think.
Ofi
Let me see.
prison
Let me watch the
Abano.
video and see.
That is what they are
Let me
saying.
DJ
watch the
Rock.
video. But I don't think it will be a current video.
It's a current video.
Are you sure?
Because they
people
were welcoming
welcome
her at the
here.
airport.
Yeah, well,
And
coming
bloggers
from
were
prison.
posting.
Hey,
Hey.
is that her?
Ankofo
Ah,
nya ho
nkurɔfo
akosh
apprint in the
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Enye I appear stadium no.
That's what him they say.
Baby our hobby.
Anaga na ya pa grossa.
Ah, she's our own. Yeah, they are. Okaweba.
She we ase. She.
She's even happy.
She.
Obi o free prison aba.
Oh ho ho. Really? And it's a current video.
Yeah. They say
From
it's a
prison?
current- Yes. Nti wa be land wo Ghana.
Hey,
She's so happy to be back.
me
And
who
people
Jimmy.
went to support her, to welcome her back.
You see why people will always have confidence
Yeah.
in being criminals. Because you are being celebrated for being a criminal. Like,
But she has paid for her crime. If only she
I
really
don't think she's not done all.
1 year,
They
1
still
year and
said-
some
no,
days.
it's not the prisoner. The amount she's supposed to pay.
And there's so bit here, untia. Because all the no nkwa no go dey. I think is it $2 million?
Yeah, I can't even tell the exact amount.
Because as from 2024, you
I check.
romance scam.
And then they'll be on the media saying work hard.
Yes, DJ Rock, please, there's a video of she saying that working hard. Please play that video for
Working
us.
hard will pay.
And don't forget to pray, no matter what you do, put your prayers first, work hard, especially the ladies, work hard, be determined and focused so that they won't come and say you're spending any man's money, so that no man can sit on your happiness as well. And don't forget to pray, no matter what you do, put your prayers first, work hard, especially the ladies, work hard, be determined and focused so that they won't come and say you're spending any man's money, so that no man can sit on your happiness as well. So yeah.
Work hard, play hard, work hard.
In everything you do, pray.
Hey,
I think
bro.
that day she did that thing. Maybe she didn't pray. So
I think so.
I feel that this is something she has been doing for a very long time, and my cup's run it over. Cap no, I am Mabro, so and it's time for her to pay for her deeds.
You see, what I was saying
romance scam is something a lot of ladies
are doing.
Exactly.
They've been doing it to we the broke men.
Oh, really?
Sorry. I said broke men.
I'll visit you next week. Send me
money. Back.
Hey,
and why should you let someone visit you? What?
Why? Go and visit the person.
Body no be firewood.
Body no be.
What we spoke about last week, like that is where the porn will come in.
Hey, I said Debia for crime
No, the way you said body no be firewood, no like.
Just say when it jadi no, you can't create.
Like I'm just saying the truth.
This week
we
are
Asama,
me. I'm not doing anything.
Debbie, you don't do what you don't do. You don't do my.
Honestly, I'm not done
with the off air.
Yeah, just having fun. Yeah, don't take us serious. You're just having fun.
Okay.
Oh God.
But yeah, you see, there's someone that sees herself, or the public sees her to be a public figure, a celebrity. Ghana there's will be an and this person is involved in such a criminality, and then we are hailing her, we are celebrating her.
Come back.
You see, I don't know who to blame. I don't know, because most of the things that attract kids are some of these things. And see, akwala automatically or follow the steps. No, dada bro, or dada mema, and no baby. See, the person feels like these are not people to be celebrated. Let's be honest.
It's true.
What them because of a criminal act? Let's condemn it. Oba ene ya man any crave no one said but to celebrate Yekoshiano airport bloggers now as say if family members they are as valid or more this year is so valid. I know crank low key level be. And also I be announcing on Instagram. Yeah. I'm back. Like Terminator. It did crawl my way home. But I mean, yeah, she's back. We thank God she's back. We all know how it went. We've heard allegedly that she's collaborating with the FBI to, chook, snitch on people who were involved in.
And I learned some of the FBIs are already in the country.
I learned they've been in the country for over a year or two now, picking up their own investigation.
So this conversation leads us to influencers or celebrities, public figures having an influence one way or the other on the ordinary citizen.
the society.
And especially
Pressure.
the youth and the leaders.
You know, like they should just share. We are here, we are dead. You show more moody and near the Bobra. No matter what, we can't escape that fact. And this I am thrown. Oh, pray hard, work hard, blah blah. Now, who pray no work in as a romance come.
Some people would even come on social media, will also be granted interview, sit on national television and tell us to our face that they use 100 Ghana cedis, 200 Ghana cedis, 300 Ghana cedis to start a business.
Yeah.
In Ghana.
Obiso Juchi boom. No, they are jets. Like you play more restaurant, those hotel. You see, I thought they should just respect us. More my sikani be mama na die. More mon for musika but mon can Ukrainian so. Even obi a crime for so say be kan kwan alpha so nya musika na wo share wa bra.
Even if they ask, you can just say, "Oh, I don't want to talk about it." You can just keep. But they would lie.
And you know, it brings pressure on the youth. They always feel like, so does it mean I'm not doing much? I'm not doing enough. Going the extreme to achieve what to them, these are our role models. We want to achieve just as they have. Meanwhile, the woman or that's not exactly what you did. It's a scam on its own. This is an inspiration scam. A motivational scam. And Yama said I was a president or the shame now. Who share what's not TV so me washi bulls na me dineska. We na national security general train. Besin we
and now we Hajia4Real and I start jailing in Ghana.
Hey, I know I am one day. In fact, she needs to experience Ghana because I said Aboche prison, I'm fresh. Papa.
We go on my name.
Aboche for Mujo prison pony. Ghana, now I bet daha.
Awala was ken go be pie kra no wa one kwaku menu kala nyina dark.
All right, so should we move to our last story?
We can. Ne aja ye de koyenim.
So the last story for today is about a Nigerian military lady. Wabo obi. Wabono bema we sinikuto wabona sum. All in the name. Say the guy saw her and complimented her. You are beautiful. Into DJ Rock.
There's a video for that.
He said I'm beautiful. Describe me and then
because I wanted to really know what the guy said.
Next time, bastard is not responding. Bastard, you have emotion.
That's how he thinks you are playing with him.
You see this idiot? Squat down.
I'm telling Augusta is beautiful. Go. Watch MTV and see the beauty in her.
Are you a bastard? Hold my word. He said I'm beautiful. Describe me and then Najol. Bastard.
Next time,
bastard is not responding. Bastard, you have emotion.
That's how he thinks you are playing with him.
You see this idiot? Squat down.
I'm telling Augusta is beautiful. Go. Watch MTV and see the beauty in her.
Are you a bastard? Hold my word. He said I'm beautiful. Describe me and then Najol. Bastard.
Next time,
bastard is not responding. Bastard, you have emotion.
That's how he thinks you are playing with him.
Hey, we are say. No, but you know, if in any serious country, she will be sued by the guy. She can
for assaults.
Yes.
For a country like Nigeria and Ghana itself is like twins.
But Ghana, if this had happened in Ghana, I am telling you that the guy would have had people, even lawyers, supporting to take her on for him.
And it's not looking like it's a joke or something.
No, they are not. They are actually beating him up.
Sound ne crampo na
Like, who are you? We are soldier in
I mean, just because I called you beautiful.
I'm a lady, and women support women. But in this case, I don't even see the beauty in the lady standing there.
Yeah.
She said, "Why am I money? I'm money."
Wona kukumenu kama asem. Ye beche.
Would as a lady, would you even get for a man, a guy to see you and compliment you?
And it's not a bad compliment.
And how would you
sexual harassment or
say, "Hey, awful."
And she's even saying that the guy said I'm beautiful.
It boosts your confidence.
Hey.
The highlights.
Anna, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this whole thing.
Marina, me when I'm so you are very handsome. No, what's that? Boss, left, right, center.
You
that day, boss.
About you to me now, Kukudro Kachem, you are handsome, my Rian is a Mama, me fear address. Young got drunk one is who feel what I see. Because, Mama, bro, like over to my Nancy for like 2 years. No, be a crank guy, just a woman fool. I see, and candy pound.
But what the lady did was wrong.
Very wrong.
But if the guy is someone's boyfriend, then I'll say he deserved it.
How do you know?
Why is that? So just because
the fact you're in a relationship doesn't mean you can't compliment.
Please, it's not me. It's not me. No, it can't be me. Like, why should you tell another lady she's...
Debbie.
Why?
What are you saying?
Oh, no, it can't be me.
So your boyfriend should not compliment any other lady.
You
shouldn't even look in the way of any other lady.
Hey.
Not at all.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Is your boyfriend listening to you right now?
I don't have any.
Debbie.
Oh, you think I'm telling lies?
Oh, since last week, no, I also have a new boyfriend.
Oh. I go. I have a policy I move with. A woman who I see she's pretty or beautiful, intelligent, and above all has a smartphone. Jane Uncle Point for Strabe catch them and say,
oh, come on.
Or book with that smartphone.
It's a lie.
Oh, please.
You
so you are trying to tell us that once you have a smartphone, you are beautiful and intelligent.
Please.
Automatically have a boyfriend. You know I don't have a boyfriend.
And having a boyfriend.
When you talk of talking stage.
I'm meaning I'm my boys.
Bygone behave.
We know one boy as well.
Oh, come on. Are you not my boyfriend? Now
we're
denying
guy. No, we're denying guy. Hey, and I had the back topics.
Make heaven.
And I had the back topics. No, and
hey, see, Mary, I don't agree with you. Once you are beautiful, you are intelligent, you have a smartphone, doesn't mean that you automatically have a boyfriend. If you are talking of talking stage, that is understand.
That is what.
Say, auntie, that is understandable. That is understandable. Yeah. Maybe you want to build a relationship, you have someone you like, but that doesn't mean you're in a relationship or you have a boyfriend.
The man has to propose. Be my girlfriend. That is, I am your girlfriend. But just like that. Like how?
Okay. So you're in the talking stage now.
Oh, I'm not.
Seriously? What a worker. Won't send answer number 5.
See, I said, train answer no answer now.
No, you shouldn't do that. You see, there is one thing and there is the other. Maybe a guy telling me he likes me and then I'll reject. Like that is not talking stage.
Okay.
You see. So, but if I agree, like okay, let's be talking and let's see what will come out of this, and that is the talking stage. And I'm not in any for now. Like I told you guys, me like right now relationship.
24 years.
Hey, you're a nyankopon. Say nyankopon kaso buy ne.
Oh me.
Heaven ko be ni pebidi. Hey.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, I'm pa. Me boy. Me kwa me dating poda. Oh. Hey. You don't believe me?
It's serious. How you're finding it difficult to believe.
he's finding it difficult to believe that because most ladies these days can never ever be single, and most of them can go as far as engaging or indulging in 2 relationships, 3 relationships at the same time, and they are expecting it. That also applies to you, the men. Players,
what
industry players, popo.
Industry machines.
Me, like, there's something that I don't know. Nothing is changing my mind about it. Once you have a smartphone, you are pretty, you are intelligent.
No, allow yourself for your mind to be changed. Allow.
Should allow myself to manipulate it. But yeah, I mean, it has actually been an interesting, just on the show.
Yeah.
Any other thing you have for me, you have for the audience?
No.
Nothing more?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So they wanted to keep it simple and be on time, actually.
No porno, no nothing,
No.
no that stuff. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, you know. Me and him some more in the back doors, but you know, that's fine, yeah.
We just hope probably next week more
Yeah.
interesting entertainment just so
Yeah.
Definitely. Ghana with
Yeah.
Dave. Ghana and Nigeria. Yeah,
Two concert countries.
Yeah, because I could compliment.
2 concert countries.
Someone said that Obelivi said Ghana and Nigeria are channels. Our heaven. Say Yankopon above for no mufle border.
No more switch. Oh man, Yahoo Ghana, no more Nigeria.
Because concert countries actually. Anyways, ladies, that brings us to the end of today's Just. Debbie is definitely staying in for the next segment of the show. Reggie, we thank you for the Kokonsa segment. Oh, how can we sack you? We are only ambassadorly.
I never said that.
Hey, so what did you say?
I never said that.
Understandably.
You can't,
That's what you say.
You can't drop my steez.
Well, Primala. The time is up for you to Primala. So yes, we thank you. We thank you for the first segment of the show.
Producer, please hope the camera is not on me.
The next segment will enroll right away after this commercial.
Hello Ghana, hello worldwide, and I'm with the level band. Now listen, every Tuesday and Friday, beyond the time it's going to carry Braille. Our Ghana Talks Radio, 7 p.m. sharp. Now Tuesday, we're gonna talk about our culture, our history. My 20 things about Sam. Now on the Friday, you bars on bars. You better rap, you better say it. No artists go join me in the studio. We're gonna discuss about music and business. Or you singer and now you rapper, you think say you get bars. You go fi spit fire now. Listen, make you join me with studios. Our Ghana Talks Radio and yes say then our day. Me say download the Ghana Talks Radio app no. Our Play Store and the App Store. Na tune in and say this what you see baba live on Facebook, Kointakra, any Ghana Talks Radio page and so now listen. Ebe your fire. 1 year, Konya, Wading, Jajai.
What do you want for breakfast? How do you want your breakfast?
English breakfast, French fries.
Koko Nikose, alo komi kesheto.
Wache.
Well, Gobe is the real deal.
Join us on Ghana Talks Radio. Let's serve you a buffet of breakfast.
From news headlines review, current affairs to social issues.
Entertainment, sports, and all the trending stories live on our mobile app and across all socials from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare,
Regina Bless,
Deborah Adoso,
and I am Esinal Fiagbedu. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with Ghana Talks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With Ghana Talks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. Ghana Talks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.co or call +233 202 544614. Ghana Talks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
Hello.
Again on the show for the second segment where we bring you the main discussions for the day. And yes, as usual, I have my regular guest in the studios with me. We are going to call some entertainment gurus also on phones to have a discussion on them. We will have their opinions on the topics at hand. But yes, the man of the moment, the Dickens himself, Big Boss, Ako Aba. Last week, and so can you say, Bruchy corner, the dollar be by and imagine a share. Dollar, it is say who, Charlie. But yeah, Chala Aquaba, you won't buy on so. Obe remus is here near them common so. But before that, yeah, it's in be a cocoso. And over the week, Anna, who say Ghana Tourism Authority, no, I host Samini. Sure. Say he's seeking for a partnership for is it Samini Fest or something. And you know there is so much outburst and outreach, a divided opinion in the scene in the society. Are like people are like now Samini the see during a time. Your friend saying election time no or your campaign gidi my NPP and ye at least be a more campaign my NDC. And so if there are some of these opportunities it should rather be given to or kasai for a NDC and not people who mounted platforms. And people are like, no, it can't always be so. He can be NPP, but at the end of the day or you got any as well. Or man no ya my NDC phone and I say party favorites in say once or party about power one was a way enjoy one party we one day I must say like in never be safe crown yet count. These are some of the things that has been going on over the week. I mean entertainment conversations we have Manike on the line before Dickens comes in. No Yana Manike and Kasani Yemisano. Big Boss
Chairman,
I salute you, sir.
Na
bibia boko die.
Bibia boko
yes you could munga kra. Send am common what na I'm saying be so over the week we learned about how Samini was trying to have a partnership with the Ghana Tourism Authority for the Samini Fest annual program and it has caused a divided attention in the country, conversations here and there. And Crawford Eka nipo campaign my NPP send this about power young farmer nipa bit send X more campaign my NDC freely near there no. And these are some of the things. I mean, do you think at where we are we should be so clouded with political stance and now it's a valid call from people say once you campaign for a different party such advantages should go for those who campaign for the party in power. And now we should go with the rhythm say no, regardless of our party colors, we are all Ghanaians. Whatever is good for the goose is also good for the gander. Where do you stand in this conversation, Big Boss?
Right. I think the issue is dicey kakra, but maybe a done as here the two.
Sure.
Right is right and wrong is wrong. Generally speaking, I would say if we are to continue like this as a country, we will not be making any headway. Simply because, one, we are first Ghanaians before any other political party.
Sure.
But then again, we can't also keep lying to ourselves to say, yes, we are Ghanaians, and we should go by this. I'm saying this because election time, just like you said, we had people campaigning for MPP, we had acts campaigning for the NDC. And then in 2016, Samini campaigned for the MPP, and 2020 and then 2024, he campaigned for the NDC. I will be out here, of course, state swinging, I could perform here. To the extent we said now Kokoso, the then president and some yes we say Onis Akunya and Sebutin so Kufado and Sa. It's clear that's established. So coming forward, you don't expect party fit for somewhere NDC. Who say clearly Emmanuel Samini, a company ma MPP no, we nya Akunya ako GT officer or partnership for Safari Fest when the crew. Best spark a lot of conversations because on your NDC. But you also ask yourself, say, GT, engineer huma NDC from a Ghana Tourism Authority. But of course, just like you mentioned, there are people that campaign for the NDC mobile power. Into a bayo say, na ye toilet ye fancy we fa hase apre se NDC baba power no. Ning na enkosi say yenkrofo so ba be mu a ombeboa yen na so yesi baby. So you don't expect them to be calm and then look at it like say and say there's nothing happening. Of course, it will be very painful for them. And I don't begrudge them. So let's not lie to ourselves. We are divided in Ghana, which is the NDC and the MPP. And it's going to continue like this because that is how it has been. That's a precedent and that's a motion that's set in place a long time. It will take a long time to change this act because we are NDC, we are MPP. So for me, if you ask me, I would say, what is good for the goose, like you said, is good for the gander. If people campaign for the NDC to be in power, like Michael Adangba, Nero X, the likes of KOD, 1957, they need partnerships. They should be giving those. We thought for something. We didn't thought for nothing because it will be very difficult. Say, let's flip the coin. If it were MPP in power, and then campaign Michael Adangba and I said X and I said kill them air call for partnerships. Of course, they also raise a flag and say, let's set the record straight. NDC for Ghana for, Burkina Faso for, Germany for. They are also Ghanaians. So if they also deserve to be given that attention, and they should be given. GTA platform say post no more and that's so hard in because they've heard the cry of the people and they have to respond to it because elections winning. In fact, they are Ghana for the but Mkofubi and the two who see what support their party man power. So they also have to enjoy. They are not Burkina Faso. They are not Ivory Coast. For me, Ghana for we idea how to if you are NDC for no see Ghana for it should be given to people who help them come to power. Say then we give them that platform because tell you what, truth is one. Ghana is for NDC and for MPP. So whoever comes to power should help their people. As simple as that.
Okay. Before we move on to the next topic for discussion, with this particular one, so in a way, are you saying regardless of, let's say, the person in question, looking at the concerts now hosting, and as Ghana at a road where we are trying to really push our tourism sector, Yenim Samini, Yenim what he can actually bring to the table. Do you think we should overlook all these things and, still go with the assertion you just made?
Right. See, the truth is, with or without GTA, if Samini wants to have this Safari Fest, that he can do it.
Okay.
Let's not beat ourselves to this. If he wants to do this, he can go ahead and do this because he's not just an artist or starter here. He's been in the game for a long time. He knows his ins and his out. He can do this easily. But effort say GTA done because you are taking the whole event to your home ground, which is the north. And again, GTA so air driving some campaign they are bringing everybody on board. But among Samini intimate event. Say in a cabo but among Samini GTA Amber on board in Tino. He can't do the Sapphire Fest in the north. That is not true unless he doesn't want to do it. But said GTA with it. But said the American campaigns not those. You know, can say Omoko voter region, and them covers about the whole GTA. Will be ever be one as a crack, a bear fair. But we should do the right thing. So the American say.
Okay. But that's what I know. The next one is about statement that yeah brother Penny KOKA some few days ago. I don't know what's away. I think I've been about power just 5 months and you know some of the appointments cry in do 3 months here.
Thank you.
And we've had him made an assertion say he's really disappointed in the newly appointed people are more headed than the creative industry, because I say action be a cause I say so dormant, so dull, inactive and all. What do you make of this?
Mr. Kakuka maybe send and send me a new big the commander AC, but only here, I mean, go straight to the point.
Okay.
Yawahana MPP for a promise Ghana for say creative industry, the Babishimukina. All across Ghana, we'll be building amphitheaters, we'll be revamping or refurbishing the Center for National Cultures across board. As we speak, I am in the Central Region, Cape Coast. I've not seen any refurbishment done at Center for National Culture in the SWA government 8 years ago. And see, me who amphitheaters BIC or baby. So that for me is a failure. For 8 good years, you have a government that work 8 years. I promise to them a creative industry, no. Enkusiaga. When I in here, Penny, me for the Dinka, but our Kesben FM, he's been championing some agenda. Be every day, every time, focus. Every day, every time. There's a problem there. There's a problem there. You fix it. Now you have a new government in power, just 5 or 6 months into governance. And then KOKA is saying what? That he's seen nothing done in the creative industry. Let's be fair to ourselves. This is a person who had issues with Aigbe Adam. Same person had issues with Kimpaluta. Same person had issues with Jifa Gomashi, who has just been in government for like 6 months. Same person had issues with John Dumelo. Same person has issues. What are we talking about here? He who comes with equity should come with clean hands. You were part of the government that stood on the ground for 8 good years. At least, say I got 2 years into governance, and I said 2 years into power, and a creative national form. Then you have the chance or space to criticize. 6 months into governance, and then you start talking like this. It tells me, say, your conversation is cute and you have an agenda because said you. Wouldn't say I'm a mona yebu. And yes, yeah, coffee bike. Naya fili, nayako, debi, ayenkakaka. It's a process.
Okay.
You get it. So if such a person is making such utterances, you sit back and you are like, so is this born out of hatred or is this business as usual? We shouldn't be doing like this to ourselves. And if KOKA has said this 2 years into time, as in 2026 or 2027, then we can say it's okay. Komashi buy a creative person. Kasa kasa na ye kind of saying KOD buy kasa na ye Juma buy kasa ye Abeku Santana buy kasa ye. But at least we are seeing progress with GTA. We are seeing the campaigns they are running. We are seeing things that they are doing. We are seeing that they have launched their Black Star experience. We are seeing things happening under KOD gradually. Let's give them time. They are putting out initiatives. So let's just look at them in the next 2 years because they are more mandates for 4 years. Say, see, then we can make such utterances. But if we start making these statements 6 months into governance, now, I'm asking him, when his government was in power for 8 years, the promises they made, did they do even one? They didn't.
Okay.
And so let's be careful some of the things we do or say. It shouldn't be business as usual. Okay. I know where it's coming from, but it's not fair. Person of his caliber, it needs to make use of utterances because there's a all two in foot through a
Sure. Okay. Brapenyi, your last thing on the table. It has been asserted, say, some artists, media houses, to say any idea, when we are trying to get in touch with them for interviews, near idea, they are demanding for a payment before they make an appearance.
Ooh.
This thing I also, we know, yes, as an artist, who promotes only idea, but mostly it takes some of young media folks, no, your platforms and SLM more. But if I say a si jina na send your moshas and aquasesa, this thing, what would you say about it? Do you think that it's their brand, so they definitely need to make some profiting out of it, or they should consider the fact that it is out of some platforms here no more to me and they are building or more branding into, you know? I think it should be reciprocal, you know, adventure between both parties.
Like I say, ecosystem we very way now we very way. Nobody is in isolation. Said you want to be in casa throughout. You need somebody's works to augment your show, which is the music, and then the intellectual ideas you free for the ACCI.
Yes,
you know, a collaborative effort. Time is money, and per se will be used na daje aye enyom. Because 3 minutes there, 2 minutes, but enyama akumuno.
Yeah.
Money akum, time akum, resources akum near the idea. Into December, the radio station be efa, nenyum anane juma, eda bibi na se o nya hwehwuma yana eya. Ideally nanka radio station be about obi nyumwa. Ese onya credits kakra, coins kakra egu no futum. Said be at the end of the year no. Obetimi akwa draw no so be abona tax kakra. But in this part of the world, you won't say.
Okay.
Into akwa say I say I one-sided. That idea is okay. I will also be charging to appear for interview. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is wrong though, but we can't also force them because the shows are a burden of it today. On our royalties, I share them, papa. A beba 70 CDs, 1.7, 2 million, or the other.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So we need to sit down as a team and then close in on all these loopholes. Royalties no elseba radio stations be able to more kakra ekofoto no mu said ye be ya artists no on feel peeped because ni juma na wo de also wo de fancy be a wo use obenyam de aye o program now we have monetize wo YouTube and also monetize wo baby onya way e be ya.
Okay,
so a collaborative effort because we can also say the artists should be on their own, the media houses should be on their own. We work hand in hand. Inti may you show artists not from the show, no. Let's not forget, if you are no events be ever, I would need the same artist for the program. I can consult the person. Oh yeah, maybe events be say, make them more X amount of money. But if we start opening this floodgate, say we are not charging all the show, then we are not going to make progress because okay, and then what charge me? I say what charge me X amount of money. Yeah, if we not coming and then I also tell my colleagues to be doing the same.
Yeah.
Where would we go? You could be into no. Yeah, I'm sure the bear in I ever boy hand in hand. Say the bear nippon effort or the addition to Jumanum and Quayaqua. Now I'm just why you sue and you know for stations. No, yes, so you mean take advantage. Keke, Ewo Mosona in so much property. I can be Bianco into no. Young boy, na said ya. Said the no. Yeah, share na YNCC kind of say never toto chima okwan so na be bia nya kan because yentimi ye hu free mo artists yentimi ye hu free mo collaborative effort. So I believe in collaborations and then righting the wrongs gradually. Said that in the long run it will help all parties in the ecosystem because if we start charging I don't think I mean how much are you going to charge in the first place?
Exactly.
We show that kids say okay, let's charge X amount of money because we say, I mean, come on. And yes, so for cry. You come to baby. So we shouldn't go on that tangent. Let's just help ourselves, come together as a team, collaborate more, and then see how best we can push the agenda.
Thank you for that solid and insightful submission. And the studios are no and your bygone, your anakese. It can bygone. Bacho Mr. Makani. It can bygone. Waha anakese waha. Ana dekens and so waha. Omunina my shout outs to you.
Thank you.
Brothers, baby, why you baby sir? Open your case and sana yijana. Wakani na. Okay. Okay, but yes, that's for such a great submission. Along the line, we'll still get in touch with you with any development that comes up.
Always available.
Okay, thank you very much. So that was Manny K, media personality in the central region, and also making a submission on the topics at hand. And Beijing 4, hey, and I allergy you. Yeah, some. Yeah, some. Missy, sure you should hear who you.
Sit, but I'll prepare for sit.
Sit next week. But yeah, in Benfo, near Manike Kafa, yeah, and some you be home about yesterday, yeah, Kafa. Yeah, Yanja Rasta face.
Oh, yeah, na senior.
Yeah. Okay. I'm prediction commander since any. To us.
Bra Penny, they were canning now. Okay. And I think maybe the Kaka, maybe Castle, so say with Samini, dear. I feel artists one man Casano.
Yeah.
They should know their neutral grounds are on the play, on the deal Magraco.
Okay.
Because a bano. Me chepe Kimpaluta dia arim kakra. Let's say their MPP for friend now or no or call more like omo campaign to no movie.
Yeah.
Or call ye near the omo tagging as MPP boy. Sanya money now they need to, even though they are working for their money.
Yeah.
Kimpaluta side no or no one cause or campaign mawi but one friend for Ejuma and no call perform.
Okay.
But aside that no yet again as MPP.
Yeah.
But you will be more winning but
we are for this party.
We are for this party. Okay. To say Samini say oyininim by so prior almost you winning by but I the whole prior.
Yeah.
Some of the team members, I think 2 of them winning by say they are for MPP.
Okay.
Into the banner sana if BB say bar there are some soldiers or more NDC more, they will agree to this.
Okay.
They will agree because some of them are more artists be or more so a company or more year at the NDC party no for campaigning. Yeah, the internet say BB say yeah. Almost so
they are more deserving.
Yes.
Okay.
Almost here they need those platforms.
Yeah.
But I had on a 2-way kakra me. Yeah, Penny Abeku Santana and Casan with the relationship with some of these artists, no, so no, and so can when in turn of Phyllis, yeah, Penny alcohol, dear. You bet me a drooling chain, Eddie Anya and Kofoidia, but fine, Obra Penny, Obra, no, no one and auntie, but we are this party, I did not quite. Sisi ano mundi
grounds go why yeah fa bra penya asema nice nana alaji enedi alaji ne yeko
sorry so much
oh enye say ja ene Friday now one
so about this Samini issue no
yeah
about this Samini issue no first day na meti ya 7 na I am some way because it's about time we need to put away that political that politics it's our time we need to take it away.
Okay.
Because everyone say so be joining a political party doesn't mean so you're Ghana. It's about time I say just and your man say after politics now let me say after election oh you be declare say we are president of the republic now. Or say Ghana until be a Ghanaian. There's no NDC, there's no MPP, there's no CPP.
Okay.
And as I say, I'm for a worried about say Samini because they know say Samini is a pure MPP. It's different from political party contact us say I want you to do a campaign song for me like Nasi.
Yeah.
Because Nasi this year last year he did compose of song for the MPP MPs at the same time the independent at the same time the NDC as well. It will be one no Nasi no on chair so NDC new. But no we declare and stand say no Juma is the business. So if MPP also calls him he's ready to work with them. But Samini per se I declare so no MPP and he has done couples of campaign songs for. But one thing I like about Samini is upon say where you need the name so MPP no. When any platform be encasentia a president which is Mahama. It means almost omo peno a maybe event be an answer be because no more than some can me who say at the bottom because a bad legendary aspect now in the music aspect no it is ever so or maybe not doing bar. It's about time we need to put those things there or MPP no ye. Say we are building a country, we are not building a political party. Me NDC for I don't side with them, I don't even support them. It is about time we need to do a collaborative effort. Them one creative in 2 points. It's a Samini idea is not a social. We should give him welcome and then.
Okay.
Because I know say your uncle be one more so actually say. But one thing I say as a musician, you can do a song for a political party. I say we when I say me MPP
sometimes a sabotage will
because you go here with this legendary artist say Lucky Mensa. Lucky Mensa carrier because and this of let's end this in neglected. We have a lot of people if not about say MPP and ABB and NDC and I maybe Bakakubo show and could be say on for it is a self like for career is about time some of these artists need to learn.
Okay. And I made us on that submission. Ken, happy birthday.
Belated was.
But still I
thank you. Movie you me
Kasa.
I
like you say I don't know chair. Na oh she so benya the love for it.
No prepare video bana. All right, so thank you for the opportunity. I mean, it's always been great being among
my
big men, you know, Deck African anybody that knows me knows expect way there. I've been wearing it back front. When I will try imitating me, but I mean that's understandable. I mean I like the fact that I'm a role model to some people, so it's okay. I mean it's a nice feeling though. Charlie, I'll mentor you. All right, so back to the matter at hand. I mean, one thing that we should all know is regardless of your political affiliation or whatsoever, we are all Ghanaians and we are all in this country as one people. So as I said, when it comes to the creative arts industry, we have people who say, okay, we are part of this particular party, and some people to us are neutral, like Brouhaha and all that, irrespective of your background whatsoever. It's all boiled down to the point that we are Ghanaian. Now, let's look at this. So, if Samini has an opportunity to project the country, and then we say, because we in a news or MPP, we won't give him the opportunity. So it's going to be it doesn't matter what government is on. At the end of the day, the praise still goes to the entire country. So what I say, I don't subscribe to the fact that the NDC people are really against Samini because he wants the creative art industry to partner with him on the show that he wants to do. I've been working with Abeku Santana. I've been following him for quite some time now. And when it comes to the creative art industry, he's very serious about it. And when he's helping a musician or working with someone, he don't care. What he wants is that you can do the job. He will give you the job. And at the end of the day, whoever that Abeku puts on the show, that's the job. So what I say, it's I think that we should look at it from an angle where the person. Now, I mean, partnership and here, also, and here. It's been a long time we had something in now. You understand? So if Samini Abba and you say be a government and say government and a friend say, oh Samini, brand be with there, then the people of NDC literally have something to say because they will be like, oh, Maybe I'm and I family home freeway. But here lies the case. Samini came forward exactly. Okay. So what I say, and he came with good intention, not for the fat CBA. So yeah, in this answer NPP. And we should know say the creative art industry is not for NDC or NPP. That is why it is Ghana. And Ghana comes in, and Ghana always comes first. So no, I think they should relax for him. Now we say we delete a couple of posts and all that, but still it's very sad. About Sana, if someone has an opportunity to do something great for the country, we will still be looking at it from an angle where the person is NDC or MPP, blah blah blah. That until the ones a boy from, of which say higher. So no, they should calm down. I mean. Easy, but Charlie, I think we should have to work on the mindset of Sabia. We end this in India money say we end this in India money say we should work really on that.
Okay. Will this give us the platform to actually build on this assertion? Say this government is under some manipulation. Because it's not the first time it happened with Stoneboy. Samini didn't and a couple of other people are the party faithfuls felt say Nipei he was against you blah blah into no and what's the opportunity we granted now Bon say the party has distanced themselves from whatever the deal should have been. Does this serve does this come cut across say they are serving in the interest of their party and not basically for the entire nation?
You see,
no, what are you starting now?
You see, irrespective of whatever that happens, your party still have people you are scared of losing them.
Okay.
So what is it? It's so sad to say one day you may need your people and then you will go to them and they will tell you, oh, Nasata now was an Opana. And now on any issue more. And you know it's open to they didn't support you. It's, you know.
What's I hear
you go to Opana and Opana has declared his intention, say he doesn't support you in any way.
Sure.
And it makes the whole thing very sad. But irrespective of whoever you are, you still have a certain number of people that would be able to manipulate you.
Okay.
All in the name of that. You've given them that post and I say be almost 2 minutes when the time comes you need them. It's about these people in a way have an upper hand on you at a certain level. But you know it's politics, it's all politics.
Sure.
And whatever that you do you still have that people there. And which say the industry's growth because with an attitude like this bro a hard drink. And you can't even do anything about it. The funny thing is that you can't even do anything because who say when you call on them, they won't mind you because you've given an opportunity to someone. But here lies the case: that opportunity, they won't come and ask for it. So what I say, I don't see any legendary musician like Samini or Bekasibia or also or back for this move. Maybe I'll support it this or that. Samini has been a legend since. He's been playing in NDC time, MPP time, NDC time, always trying his best to put the country on the map. So, so irrespective of whoever you are, there are so few people somewhere that would be able to manipulate or, change your decisions in a way because they don't support whatever that you do.
You do, okay. We have Ivan Sanan of 3 Music Entertainment on the line. We are going to take a submission and then I'll get back into the studios and Big Boss, Evans.
Yeah, Chief.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
I believe you are doing well, boss.
Yeah, I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, by God's grace. We are managing. Yes. So, yes, as you already know with the topics at hand, we are discussing with GTA's partnership with Samini, a proposal Samini put across to the Ghana Tourism Authority for his upcoming show. And you know, it caused a lot of outrage in the Ghanaian entertainment scene and even the population at large, the citizens at large, in that they felt Samini is a homegrown NPP folk. He publicly declared his support for the NPP, and there are other people who stood in for NDC regardless. who are also in a way privy to such privileges that Samini is seeking for. So those people should be considered way before Samini. And there is this diverse conversation around this whole situation, because people feel that regardless of whatever, Samini is still a Ghanaian. So we can't overlook him as a Ghanaian just because of his political affiliation, and even overlook the fact that the GTA is actually seeking to push a certain agenda, which, looking at Samini's caliber in the entertainment scene, he can contribute immensely to whatever agenda the GTA is trying to push. Where do you stand in all of this controversial discourse surrounding this entire situation?
For me, good afternoon once again to your listeners.
Sure.
I believe that as a nation, or we are building a nation. So first of all, even regardless of the party being in power, we don't need to look at the person's political affiliations.
Okay.
If a person can even do the job, I always say if the person can do the job, regardless of his or a political affiliation, give him or her a try to do. But when it comes to our politics, it's more of like, if you don't belong to one political side,
the loyalty oversees.
Yes. So it's like we are building political institutions or individual than building a nation. So if maybe someone can equally even qualify or has the mandate to even do the work very well, we first of all look at the person's political affiliation or political background, which I believe shouldn't be so, because there are certain things we don't need to make it political.
Yes, sir.
Because GTA is a tourism agency whereby they are building something that they want to also portray Ghana. It's not only for Ghanaians outside.
Yes.
So people, when someone is coming from outside, that person doesn't look like, oh, this person is an NDC or this person is an MPP. The person doesn't know what we do here, like MPP, NDC, or what Ghana is a democratic state or a country.
Yes,
so
sir.
if you go there, you can able to, the security system is good, the hospitality is good. So GTA is like a mother for this.
Yes.
Because they will send out our tourism and all that to the diasporas and the foreigners to come to see, oh, okay, there's something like this in Ghana, so I need to go there. So they getting Samini on board to push the agenda for them. I believe it's a good idea, because at the end of the day, Samini is doing the concert outside Accra, even doing it in his hometown, which is the north.
Yes.
So, and the GTA also has a target, because they want to capture all over the whole country. So if maybe even people in Ghana, some people don't even know some parts of the country, what is happening there, what kind of things that they can even go there to experience and all that. So using Samini as like a legend of his caliber, pushing the agenda for them, I believe is good. And bear in mind, GTA generate their own fund.
Yeah.
They generate their own fund. Government doesn't give them money that this is your money, use it to do this or that. They generate their own fund.
Sure.
So regardless, we don't need to put up, because it's an MPP person, he has campaigned for MPP 2020, 2024 election. So when there's an opportunity, or when he comes on board to, oh, I need a sponsorship for my event, and you say, because you're an MPP person, will not give it to you. No. The thing is not like they should make him an ambassador. No. It's like, I'm having my event.
Yes.
So I need your support.
Sure.
So if we don't even know the kind of support GTA is giving, it's 50-50. I don't know, even if it's money support, GTA also benefits.
Sure.
Because people will move from Accra here to go and witness the event.
Sure.
And when they go there, they will see other things there. So when there's next time, they will go to those places.
Exactly.
And when they go there, that money comes to GTA. Direct. Doesn't go to Samini.
Sure.
So maybe once in a year that Samini has done the event, they can benefit throughout the year. now people love to go to Upper East, Upper West, or even Savannah regions of East there to go and see other things there because of one person.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel when I saw that, I was like, yo, this is not like
the way to go.
Deal. This is not any big deal. Because if we say we are building a nation, we should look beyond some of these things. If it's maybe a political appointment that maybe the government or the president is appointing someone for political positions, and you appoint Samini, and they said, okay, then I can. So yeah, they have the supporters or the NDC for soldiers, they have issue because at the end of the day, maybe they did the campaign or they suffer, and you can't maybe appoint someone who is your opponent who doesn't
support.
But this one, I'm having my own event, and I said, oh, I need your support, so come on board. Let's do this. So it's 50-50.
Yeah,
it helps both parties.
Sure.
So for me, when I saw it, I was like, it's not something that we should make it like big deal out of this. No, we should just look at beyond the political lens of the conversations. We should make, yes, he's an NPP person because he does everything. Both they are businessmen that they have friends in NDC, they have friends in NPP.
Yeah.
When NDC comes to power, they get contract. Exactly. When NPP also comes to power, they get contract. So regardless of the party being in power, they get contract, they work.
Okay.
So Samini declaring his political affiliations for NPP and coming for events, that because we saw NDC guys that did events the last 8 years that still got support from GTA when Akwesi Agyeman was in power.
Yeah.
So what was the issue now? Because if it's maybe they are appointing him as maybe ambassador for GTA, that's maybe you can
that's where we can actually protest it. Okay.
Because can someone they are creative as people that campaign for NDC that we can appoint them.
Sure.
No, but because at the end of the day, no NDC person has gone there to say, oh, I'm doing this event.
Yes. And so I need the support.
Decline my proposal.
Yeah.
Because once this issue started, no NDC person has come out that, oh, he or she went to GTA
and they declined.
So Samini has gone there. So if any of the NDC supporters goes there and maybe they decline his or her offer, that's when maybe you can say, oh, then maybe you are not being too fair or something.
Okay.
I don't think they So if the NDC people feel like, if the creative people also supported them, campaign for them, you need to draw your plan, draw your event, go to them that I need their support. And obviously, maybe if your proposal is very rich, they'll give it to you. Okay. It's not like you just go because you campaign for them and for NDC, so GTA should give you automatic sponsorship. No, your event needs to be reasonable for them to know that, okay, when we sponsor this event, at the end of the day, there will be some benefit to the institution. Because they will also go and do audits, and there will be audits on that to come that, we sponsor this event, and what was the benefit?
Yes,
we didn't get anything.
So
it means there's something wrong. And we now will come back and say, my for that big good, they didn't do anything.
Okay.
Because they want to leave some mark over there, because
a legacy there.
Yes, because if you check during NPP time, one sector that they did very well is the tourism side.
Okay.
Because if you see, beyond the year of return and the year of return was very solid. And if you look, everybody, like, nobody can say, oh, Akwesi Agyeman did a bad work over there.
Okay.
So
it's something that should be built upon beyond our political lenses.
Yes. So they too, they will not sit down and say, oh, now Akwesi Agyeman built that thing over there, and now they are there. They will just leave it like that.
Okay.
And the next person comes in, and it will be an issue for them.
Okay. All right. And talking about, these people holding these positions and all, over the week we had our big brother KOKA made an assertion that he feels the newly appointed persons holding positions in the creative art industry are not active they've made the institution very inactive without anything really going on as to how it should have been. We are looking at the government who has been in power for 5 months, now moving into 6 months, and most of their appointments even came after their 2nd month in power. So considering all these factors, and with the assertion by our big brother KOKA, do you think it is a valid point from him, or you think he's been unfair to such a now picking up industry?
For me, I would say KOKA is speaking out of with his political lens, because we know over the week we have seen, or even from last week, or like a couple of months from the demonstration, seeing KOKA being active as NPP person and all that. So me, I would say he's speaking as like a politician. To also favor his
party.
Yes.
Okay.
Because if you say they are not active, what do they want them to do? Because they are 5 months, and bear in mind, most of these agencies have not even set up their board.
Sure.
Yeah. So like NFA like this, NFA doesn't have board at the moment. So even Kafui is not a permanent CEO. James is not. They are all acting. Because before they will become, they need to get the board needs to be there. So the board is not there yet, and the Black Star line like this, Rex has launched it, which they are doing. And don't forget, most of these agencies have not gotten their budget yet. Most of them, they don't have budget now. Most of them don't have budget. They are working and they seem to make sure things will get better. Because if it's, some of them they have been in office for 2 months, 3 months. Some of them have been in the office 4 months. Because some of them got appointments, some were March, some got in February. So the person got that time. But now the person is building, connecting all things together. So if you want the person to be active or doing things, no. And you should know that in most of these agencies, you don't just wake up, do your own thing, you move away. It goes through process. You need to go to your sector minister to approve it, for he or she to also send it to the cabinet meeting before it will go to in a finance for them to
approve
give
and
you budget and all that. So it takes time. So if you say, within just these few months they are inactive and all that, I don't see any big deal.
Any substance in that.
Yes. So because they should, if we by end of the year, and we don't see anything from them, that's when we say, you have been in office for almost like a year,
and we haven't seen
anything. Because the government itself, how many things have they done that even place apart from the CB that is appreciating and the dollar against the dollar, and other things, they have not done any major this infrastructure or the like anything. So if you say, the sector is not growing or they are not doing
anything, you think it's unfair. He's just speaking out of his political lens. Okay, that's fine.
So we should give them time. We should give these agencies time. Because I believe they can do a good way. Because looking at Kafi Dankun, doing a good work at NFA, making sure connecting to some of these industry players, the old, the new, putting things in place. So I believe after that, by July or I guess
we might see some things from them.
KOD, looking at KOD moving out of the country, up and down, making sure that getting things done. Rexoma, Black Star launching it, moving. Even ministry itself, you could see that what is the name? Abla Jifa is doing the good work. Yes, Abeku Santana also making sure.
So you believe that the potential is there for something better?
Obviously.
Okay, then we will give them that grace period and see how best they can, also improve the sector that we're giving to them. Now, before we leave you to go, in just 1 minute, there is this conversation going on that artists are now demanding to be paid before they appear on interviews. The same platforms that give them the brand which they are now trying to sell back to us as media institutions. Do you think it's fair, or you think it's due their call because they've also invested in their own brands, and if they are demanding a payment for us to interact with such a brand, we should accept it?
See, one thing about most of our creatives, especially artists, they forget is that they always forget about this ecosystem that we are working with.
Okay.
Because you can't build on your own alone. You obviously need a media.
Yeah.
And if you need a media to grow as artists, even now that there's even digital media, so there's a new media, so I don't need the traditional media. It's the traditional media still plays a major role in promoting this artist.
Yeah.
So if you're an artist or artist manager and you feel like, oh, come for interview and you demand something from the media house before you appear, I don't really see sense in it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's an ecosystem.
Sure.
If you need me, I will need you. At the end of the day, I play your song for free. I
don't charge you before I play your songs. So
yeah.
If you're also granting an interview on my platform, there's no reason for me to be charged before you do that. Okay.
And even you should bear in mind, even like if you even go for the interview, how much does the media house even get from that?
Okay.
There's nothing. Even if we even have the interview and put it on YouTube, how much are we going to even make from that interview?
Okay.
So you demanding something, you starting mixing it.
It's unfair. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because you should know that it's ecosystem. You need me, I will need you.
Now you sure?
Yes.
Sure.
I don't know the day. Some of them like they think, oh, now there's a new media, which is a digital, so
so they don't really need the traditional platforms to sell
I
themselves.
know. Traditional media still plays a major role.
Sure.
Because if you're an artist and you release a song, people don't hear the song on radio. Because it's not everybody who's on the
digital
media
platforms. Some still listen to these traditional platforms, and
because they are artists. Plenty of artists that will come to you, oh Charlie, people they play my video, people they tell me they see my video for 3 music, then people are forcing for me. You see, I don't know, the person even feel proud like, oh yeah, his video is on 3 music. Like people have been watching it. That's why the video is on YouTube. He sponsored the video on Facebook, on TikTok, and other platforms. But still,
the traditional still holds it.
Yeah, I should bring you to a TV station to play it for me.
Okay.
So you coming for interview, say, oh,
you should be paid before.
Yeah.
There's not something that we should
accommodate.
accommodate.
I've not experienced that from any artist.
Okay.
I don't know if any media house has experienced that. But because I've seen some things going on, like I saw a video from Kumasi that there was issue that what was the name? This guy, Big Trap was some request for money, some money before, and later on, like, oh no, it was from some guy who, like, allegedly not part of the team. Like, when they call, when he was like,
he was the one who demanded something. Okay, but there's been first-hand experiences, and once you put it that it's not something that we should accommodate, I don't think, regardless of who the person is, it should be encouraged in the industry, because as you said, it's an ecosystem. Hand bath, right bath, left bath hand. So
So we should just help each other.
And be okay.
It shouldn't be one person to benefit out of one person.
Okay. Evans, we thank you so much for your time and dedication, and your insightful submission on these topics. We will really get in touch as the show develops. Thank you once again for your time.
You're welcome.
Sure. So that was Ivan Sanan of 3 Music. I didn't know about that. But what the account but yes, as we were having the conversation, Nana, I think it was
we were talking about Stoneboy NDC.
This thing.
So the Stoneboy NDC issue, for this one, I'll start with the NDC.
Okay.
Because that was their personal event.
Okay.
Not government events.
Okay.
So they can choose to go any artist they prefer. And I know it's not about the government event.
It's a party event. Okay. So you wouldn't go with the assertion that the party is under any influence or manipulation from its supporters.
The only thing I'll say, maybe you see this election, the 2024 election, the youth pulled a lot, and with the youth organizer for the NDC. Now, I'm sure they have given him different position. So with the youth organizer, I'm sure maybe he made a promise to the youth on what he would do for them.
Okay.
So whatever they want
is what he
would do.
Okay.
So maybe they are just trying to obey what they promised them. Yes.
Okay. That's fair. Moving on to our next topic for discussion. And that is in regards to what our big brother KOKA said. I say, I'm for now good positions in the creative industry as at now. They are being very inactive. My entertainment industry, creative arts, and I so down. I mean, 5 months in power. There are people where I think appointed. Some in February and in March. We can only grade them in like 3 months. Do you think we should have gotten much more from them in this short period of time? And I say, KOKA is just being a bit mischievous or unfair, talking out of his political, lenses. Alaji, I'll take you first.
All right. So this KOKA issue, KOKA has been someone for let me say. For almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, also creating attention for himself. And where he made that statement, was I think that during want to me issue making that statement. And I think that it's about time I also would have that kind of attitude because I think that maybe it's either he's confused or he's bitter, and I say maybe he's speaking out of ignorance because. How can you make such post there? I don't want to say first, I want to set a board. And I want to set on board. When it's a GTA set a board. The film industry authorities don't set on board. Most of these creative affairs agencies ain't set on board. And I want to set a board, they are working. Because not even a day in Abimus Abeku. And I say maybe one because any update be a Abeku and no or Chomo and we make us say their work. I think on this June they are doing is it voter fails or something like that.
I think that's with Edem
also. And I think they are working even though almost at a board.
But they are still putting in the work.
They are putting effort. It is about time we need to stop away. Say man, I say, 8 years no, but I say no, they no pay. 8 years now, no buy and under creative no, then no pay. Even you yourself, you complain. I was a Suke Safu. Sometimes ago, Suke Safu even complain on no regret as well call for that position.
No.
And sometimes we need to appreciate the NDC for giving most of their appointment to these creatives.
Like they've given it to people who are in the sector.
And Anna, the appointment itself, no, will be also failed no on the man and no.
Okay.
Because the GTA, for instance, CEO Nankasa, she's into marketing and also tourism. No, or being with that sector.
Okay.
Same way the deputy Abeku Santana also has that marketing, ideas, no background, and also the tourism. It would the for instance, movie aspect.
And
since these people have been going from one door to another, friends, the legends and also the movie directors, the producers and everything. So taking ideas to be able to make the industry better.
Okay.
It's just less than 5 months. And even appointed on Quenche. You appointed on Monche. No more put your effort. It's about time we need to put away that bitterness. In the I think it's about time I just said, but because it's over too much. And then maybe always saying
too much. I feel sad. This I just don't want to do politics too much because these political things now be here 2 months say omuhusa what this side no more target to that side it's any other thing be person you be ano
they will look it through the
political card any day you know say maybe LC na aba power no nkofo no mo be ma ne bi edi na no mo MPP no I say omo luzu kind of strength be ono so nya ne die free hunting no ono so ka bi
frustrating
no cause ngofo bebre na mo akogu kwa ho sisi ana mo ye dede ni na dio baby omo nye bi free no nta na mo ye hu dede
okay
because time na mo buy into power almost so any penny in 7th or started appointing ngofo no mo months are here and even with the creative scrap no omonche to say just like I think and even with that no omontimi nchin baby and no regional minister for Kumasi side no crampo enupo ye bi gumu mpo di aboa creatives no or making sure say the Kumawu side no so almost bet nya almost stand ni I don't so bo mo why fashion show for the event no organizing
Ashanti Fest
so organizing the Ashanti region say no ono so ye bi di egum even though onim so oni side no but ono so ye bi voter region side no so ebe ye omo di so nti omo ni na omo ye di aboa maybe promise no omo man no omo so di so pepe you know
you think he's being
kasa de no the onye bi wo mo no ntia no kasa bi
Ken
Rozo
that
yeah so and the political talk show because it turns out that most of our discussions it's politically motivated and we need to be
that's one thing that's one
circumspect about it but the fact is just one sometimes excuse me we share their KOKA or social media so now you can literally tell say he's just doing it for the attention and no other thing because I don't even get it. Abayanga Soba so how many months in here or appointing Crawford how many months in here so if you stand somewhere and you say they are not doing much I don't I don't think it's even worth that we discuss that on radio because I mean it's not worth it because you can literally tell that this person is doing all this for attention. Seriously. You know the funny thing, I met him once at an event and some attitude that he exhibited. I was just standing there looking at him, bro. Why are you even doing this?
Why? What did he do?
Like I don't even get it. Like he's trying so much to be recognized. Bro, you've been recognized. It's okay. Just relax. I saw a video of him fighting policeman at a that was before. I think weeks before. So demonstrations and KOKA was fighting policemen and Dra so we know where you. I mean, look how some of these things but you know, you'll be recognized. It's okay. I think he has to put a stop to all these things that he's doing. So I just say you can be doing things low key. I mean, people.
It's also get a recognition that you.
Appointing for how many months in here? I think it's 3 months. It's even less than 5 months. And you are saying this is a however, the government that you support, 8 years, they should come and outline all the things that within the first year now you appoint your So what I say, people are working. People are working. When this post was given to Abeku Santana, and people for the because look, Abeku Santana is workaholic. I've worked with this man a couple of years, and this guy do not sleep. It's no joke.
Wow.
And if you follow Abeku Santana very well, just go to his page and see the things that he's doing.
Okay. See, I'm not interrupting you here. I want you to get a message across board to him for me. There is this guy called Seram. He's doing marvelously well in the Volta region, trying to highlight and project tourism in Volta. The guy is doing well. Like, he doesn't sleep, just as you mentioned for Abeku. I've been trying to tag Abeku on most of the guys' posts. To be honest, show Volta, you could easily get this guy on board. See the things he think he could bring on board and the entire show and the entire nation as a whole. I don't think this guy is looking for any.
One thing about the network, maybe.
One thing about Abeku, it could be that he's seen it. He's just waiting for the right time.
Okay.
Some of the young guys in entertainment industry, it's Abeku that's call them. Okay. So he sees some of all these things. To me personally, I was just on Twitter and Twitter boys and those times that we handled Twitter, it was a whole lot different. It was a whole lot different. Now back to KOKA 7. Chairman KOKA, we beg you, whatever that you're doing, the M24 or the top no. So we beg you, don't try carve some enemy before yourself. Position it there. As time goes on, if his party coming, I'm sure said they would pitch him somewhere. Because some of the things, I say, Petre, like it's too much. And no disrespect. I respect him. I respect him a lot. He's a very great guy. So I say, but some attitude be always a bit one time, and I got to realize, okay, this guy is really doing this for that attention. Because at the moment I felt that he's doing the work of a bodyguard that he was not even supposed to do. Look, seriously, I don't want to go. I don't want to go deep, right? I was with the twins, right? Twins don't be. Yes, okay. I went to Samira Bamia program here, some book signing be and all that, and then. So she gave me one of the book. So whilst I was looking to the book, I said, okay, then let me, or sign will be there. So let me give it to her, non-sign media. I got there and I was giving the book to her. KOKA tapped me and said, go back. You need to follow the proper channel.
Which is what? What's the proper channel there?
Do I even know? I have to go and tell someone that I want Samira Bamia to sign for me. She was signing for everybody, almost everybody that came there. So I stood back and it was very funny. I was just looking at him and I was like, oh, Bosu, senior man, you've been recognized. We beg you. So just, you know, sometimes you create room for people just to talk to you anyhow. Charlie, you're a big man. Some of these things, but I don't know if he's been assigned to do some of these things. That's okay. I don't know.
Me, I feel say they all have this tag. Say one say Mahama Abano. This his last term. Into no, this being his last term. No on Sam Babium. So no yeah. The gentleman of the party now. Into unless maybe you almost pick you before and the face, no, so yeah, like the one to say Mahama, because Mahama or police force. Sure. Into offense in the last we term. So definitely the party. Oh no,
so he's trying to make the party unpopular, you know, way or what?
Oh no, this kind of unpopular.
I don't always see him. He's projecting himself. Sana party bar. Normal man opportunity to say normal man.
Let me come.
Some way. That's what.
That's how you say it.
Okay. Check the NDC creative normal appointment. So be this kind of like attitude. You say, oh yeah, no. Honestly, they campaigned and almost sell the message. Oh mama, my to trust somewhere, and I think and even live a moment. How can you threaten a Yoko boss?
I feel that the man and what I'm not sure. Say Mahama Beba no I point to say. Come and do this for me. I own him, sir. Sure. Me sure say Obia provide a more document. I bet my boss our sector no. Obia providing it there. What about you? Our board of Concofor go through.
And people will come to power and not cook a woman. Uncle was okay.
The people who so crazy, now even me sister Penny crying way by I was saying that was yeah, guys so crazy cry. Echo this kind of
even Mr. Marco Kuman crying to the same.
Let's not go far.
I'm patch at your own campaign near here and son and wedding. I'm a common man and that chance to come work deputy.
KOKA, we beg you, whatever you are doing, the people at the top are saying it.
You want to say something?
We want you to put a stop to some of these things before you get into trouble. Because, I mean, the video of you threatening Yoko officials, I mean, it's sorry, bro, come on. When your opportunity Ghana for one sorry. I mean, you see some of these things, bro, you are just creating rules. Like for
to set your own self up.
Yeah,
but sometimes we think that we are helping that political party, but sometimes we really comment
under the
serious almost tell what you are doing that's what the as a 38 you know oh yeah they are best 60 oh serious because tell some of the say some youth now
appointments Bama no grandpa even creatives na be vote against
so it's about
because what did you am tema how to me for creative cut now no did na tema
even that time
obi ni talent obi ni way now did you am
funny thing I've known him to be a very cool guy.
That
is I don't know. It seems like that was the whole genesis of how he's handling things now.
It's not good.
You want to be heard.
Calm down. Now
next topic.
It's like it's a whole different. I know what I know what Temaotu is going through. It's not because it's like I say you are in a different part of the world. You don't even hear what is going outside. I'm not surprised. Yoko Swan is here. Most Swakuka is here. Oh, bro, make us a fake story. Oh, senior.
Fake story.
Yes. Like it's a false news. Oh, and the blog happens to be mine. So literally, me I am mediano and I'm more sharing.
Now you could say someone said
the story was literally about Yoko and some investigation be that they were investigating. Oh, senior. Oh, Charlie.
Oh, yeah, shit.
It's already money. Yes, one.
I bet in a G or so our next topic, no. Funny enough, we have a first-hand experience of this topic we're about to discuss. And this is about artists or more demanding sika to appear on interviews. And you know they can yes say on it to form be Kasama, you know. You know for one-on-one interviews one of these days, and he came back with a report that the road manager was a one demand they say you bet you almost say answer apanaba
I don't go show studio.
So this thing going on. I mean we've taken the submissions of our other colleagues on phone already, but what do we actually make of this? Artists we feel say we've given them the platform to become who they are today. Then they are trying to, you know, exploit us out of the same platform we gave to them. Do you think? Exploitation in yeah.
You see, this is a very serious issue.
Yes, it is. It is.
I've worked with a couple of artists. Currently, I'm a road manager to one artist. And as we are working, we are really going through a lot because every platform that we want to go on to promote our song, or every platform that we want to have an interview with, we have to pay.
Okay.
I don't want to mention media houses, but most of the big media houses that will be on, it's either we paid to be on, or some chairman we did whatever he has to do for us to be on. So what I say, when you are coming up, these big media houses, they don't value you that much. They feel say you are climbing the ladder and then you need to invest to be there. If you want your song to be played, you have to pay. If you want your video to be played, you have to pay. If you want an interview on a show, you have to pay. Now, you push me through all these phases, and now let's say I become like Sako there, and now I don't have to pay you to be on your show, but you are calling me rather to be on the show because you feel say I've gotten to a level that I have to be on the show. Who can see here now? You're saying say these art that we help them
get to where
to grow, and now they are charging. If you haven't been in that part of managerial roles and whatever that goes through, you may think say, oh, some of these things challenge. And who you say you try artists, and who you say you try artists, bro. Do you know how much we've paid to media houses to show video that they didn't show? But the thing is that did they pass through the right channel? Who's your producer on this show? Fine. Yes. If I reach the producer that I want to be on the show, producer will say, "Oh, Charlie, if you want to be on the show, Charlie will say 500 be fast you." Me not going directly to the management. But if I find I say producer and say, then I'll come on the show. And to know someone like me, do you think like one day if I'm up there and then you the producer, you're not there anymore, someone has replaced you and I'm coming on your show?
Yeah.
Do you think I will say, oh, let me come for free? This conversation,
I get you.
If you don't know, you don't know. You see it as me and say, oh, I mean, why? You are coming on the show, why do I have to pay? Sometimes it's not even about the payment. Bro, oh, challenge transportation way, oh, maybe I will buy more. So will be TNT in and out. That's very fair.
Sure.
So what I say. But
yes,
to me, you know, it's very some way.
Okay.
And also, the artists do not necessarily need to charge. And here no but how much are we making even on this show?
Exactly.
That you go and mention some absurd amount of money that you are coming on the show that we need to pay. That when Showboy Free Prison by I called him for an interview. When fee and other coach Twitter can say right now anybody that want interview me for paid and I go tell you say, bro, we have to pay. And so also back now take back no how to change expecting your fans.
A friend of mine baby last week and
you are expecting your fans to retweet and to support you. However, we the people that are giving the support, you don't want to give us the support. Right? If I call you, it's a win-win. And so sometimes that is don't necessarily need like, you know, give that amount of money to me person charges who approach you know. It should be sensible not something. Oh, boss, we don't have that much, but I feel say, oh, if you are over, you beat mama 300 before your TNT, or you beat mama 200 before your TNT. It's fair. It's very. I mean, it makes sense in any way. So what I say, because when artists takes care of the brand growth and all that, a lot goes into it.
Okay.
So what I say. So with me, you know, some way somehow I support, but
Okay. Nana, Alaji.
This issue. Yeah, manager and I say.
That's a deck I didn't show style.
My film so you know, like my film because artists be bring now me no one and my handle money idea. Until no me the experience with my film. Obi more over for you for bring some of them. If I'm putting some of the artists for interviewing idea, or can't just say. To your this amount, but I'm going to say, pay envelope. Okay, envelope now. You should understand, say, this is what they want. Say they will do her now. No,
but that's how we management, you know.
But you know one thing. On say, it's mostly happen to this young crops no mobile. Well, by everyone said, this is Saturday. This is Saturday. So, no moment here radio. No, when say we release it. Album and that's why you be sure. That's when on over cover some media talk. Okay. And also until I ask can media and radio stations and answer to promote your songs, you know. Another for interview, no. For this young guys no more banner upcoming artists. But Namebu now by near Cassiria. Who now also be here radio no. So I no radio station you got sometimes also no all my mechanics so. And it's Saturday on my show because Saturday was steady. Saturday don't go to radio unless maybe or a project. When it's project same as Stoneboy. I just said Stoneboy once a while be no pass it through. And we have some presenters be on ma. I have artists no. They are comfortable with them when maybe they're on their show and also because your radio presenters we are Sebi. To me bisa question be say fakwem everyone say oh your project no how do project about say project now you want to promote your project then they rather be asking questions and a business like fakwem your uncomfortable they don't prefer what being on maybe this particular show or this particular radio and unless maybe on aware then over no better so bad this
Talemon Pekakra more. Some of the artists they more black they are going through.
Oh, if so
demand I mean,
we should understand
but we should do something.
Me little experience in the me I've been working with artists. I don't go on social media like that. Me buy is that I make one post and go, but I do things beneath her. Emma artists baby ebimu nim. Inti no you can't legends no mo oma kono mu di oh baby wa me list to omo ba. They write me.
Sure.
Whichever way platform SSM inform to so me inform ko ha o de contact nipa remember contact nipa we yes say trend no pair ko ha ko this side me mom say guidelines mom bibia they go all that even currently ni pair me approaching ni crampo no uko off even I will tell you say pado go kra ba me nchen pado go kra ba me nchen onumbo de ne de edu baby na me share na lifestyle no bibia ampo na me no to bench but ni pay super ba me nchen and I'm saying nipa no be ye me neighbor which we were very close like e din komo wan ko baby am ni din komo ni ade ye tena se ye kasa which you needed platforms to come back you needed platforms to come back who can we na me say okay so I make 1 or 2 calls me say contact this person do this intine ya to say o de benya squad bi mu a oni omo ye we but nkofo na onya no so no they are TikTok people ono mo support you so that you get the trend ono oni omo nante so now no one catch me say here platforms to go for interviews na me ma platforms no mu bia now you say okay sisi ano there are some people be more omone wo nante ni adenti no wo de o mame contact na nipa no atro me a na waka che me say appearance fear then
na me buza mo be show bi wo like
skasa na ma say what this is better legend but what
no not that no with padogo there no I respect that man a lot because waka stories be brave and me which I feel for
but you said say ni bakono like wakwate if you be any is kasemti na say over back to the industry no so what is it no dey understand we mo petu we dey na
we sha na kuma abaga
but people who say approach you you should know the people you communicate with uni ni pani din komo uni na din komo ache before
whatever
wakwakonya some way because me and my
there should be an exception.
Yes, you should know say nipa with the immunity sir inti no umpo no obeka chere management say mini penny inti no so no mama platform we are you should just understand and yes sir odebeto the other level just because maybe nipa anyone contract be so or no nya the percentage also or percentage it has to be like that. No
I feel say I don't know much about what you're saying but I feel say whoever that called for appearance or whatever is not professionally or professionally because some of these things you don't just go straight to the point and say it's an appearance fee. It could be that Charlie bro I hear but Charlie I mean some transportation level be you know some of these talks I mean it makes sense but if you go straight like appearance fee and now they how much will they make for year
revival career it will come as an sortie at the radio station and radio station everyone said waka kushima now career at the
or reviving or be pissed
no sir one thing is you know you are who are popular unkofo bebre nim onyum but omunim face
there was a time
now you are now bringing your face you should rather know
there was
on TikTok
you should know that level because people know your artists more they know the song
but they don't
know the face so if you are rather bringing your face you should rather go for more this thing rather than asking for something You are to say yes stay cry. Oka obi nyuma.
Yes sister now pointing me.
Yes sister Debbie.
What's sister pointing
me? There are some platforms you need to avail yourself and go.
Bro, suggest a TikTok man. Suggest a TikTok man.
Another TikTok is almost because you can find some obi or TikTok and promote where you are.
I mean,
you have a few minutes to end the show, but there's been a breaking news. Yeah, Titi here.
I don't be a talker.
Yeah, bra paying the principalities. And then Okoshia, you, Malik. And he's been able to successfully gain a partnership with YE to revolutionize his SHOWBIZ company. I say it is to boost transportation in Ghana, and I don't know. It seems that in SHOWBIZ, it has a certain way of benefiting the drivers more than the company itself. I don't know how true that is, but with this partnership, these government institutions are looking to partner with most of the youth or
the local
do you think it's as a idea a chekra senka ebe musa na efe ebe is something we should really welcome? And on the part of
I feel that this government is trying its best to sweep people in a way that they do not expect. I mean, it never occurred to me that a government institution would want to partner with Shatawale's business and then make it, global or big like that. And I'm very happy for Shatawale. You see how they
principality
because Charlie, being part of a government institution partnering with you on your business, it's very huge. So what I say, and I feel it's a win-win because Shatawale is that loud, and it's always here and there and all that, and his fans in a way he might try, and then the fans are no more might come to this government and all that. Charlie, now then, no, I understand business is business, but all these things are politically motivated, bro. They are businesses, other musicians handling businesses. So what they're entirely by government being a support. So what they're entirely by any check Regulation right, government better support. Oh no, I mean let's call spade.
Government every day.
The government can support open. The government can even support the franchise. Open other better businesses somewhere.
I feel
it's very nice.
With watch it about cancer for the na meti asaka kraba. About watch it na local.
Also we can make watch it global. Ghana X Rock watching global, like we can open plenty branches.
Every investment platform will be creating. Every platform will be creating like Ebano, Uber, ne Yango ne dia kaka omuni na omo government ewo omo tax. Ana yensu ye government ewo on the tax. Into no according to say obi age ne tax and sana company so age ne die. Now yen de emuni. Into no Shatawale didn't the Korea government na assigning. Say Hajia4Real say a now percentage wise government edging a percentage. I'm sure say transport in Yamana Elkokoso no motiti first only winning now. Omo percentage will also fuel some of those things to handle our transport system. So which okay my
okay so to so bolo any fruit juice
wale good news
hard bro big up to SM
one guy everyone say Mohammed's appointees one guy a man for doubting no face obefeli Malik yeah but since Obaya knows who are proving people wrong because we're going to share bus stop boys and he's willing to work with them. Because she has Zoom like I'm phoning now like Anna Waledi. As a boy, was some foresight.
Yeah, for the
boy was.
Oh, yeah,
boys.
The party itself, because they want to grow and win the love of Ghana, no? They want to work with the youth.
Sure.
Into everything they do, Biano goes with the youth. Yes.
But one thing
also pitching is so bolo.
I'm hoping while I'm disappointed. That's one thing I'm hoping. Well, no. Good things to me, but not Sebi. I'm messy up now. Good thing now.
So my youngest principality no,
but at least then
Rockstone, this is an opportunity to also pitch your watch.
Kantanka is hoping there, maybe
Papa, this is an opportunity to pitch your watch.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also sending a message to Rockstone. This is an opportunity to also pitch your watch. You know, let it be very global. Because if the government is willing, if the government has partnered with Shatawale on the Shazi, this is an opportunity for Radio Action to also pitch his Wati to make it. Rocks Wati in the glass.
So now Ghana Rocks Wati.
Yes.
Ghana Rocks Wati.
Yes. Maybe opening it like to the nationwide, and that is where I'm interested.
Oh, okay.
Because
it's fruit juice. Continue to fruit juice and it's and all that. I feel say no. Shatawale has opened. Shatawale has
Mama Joe, what lady and how many Ghanaian or Matimia coming out with that?
Watch it. Rock is no any different. It's a whole new. So go for you and one. Rock you to Kubangwa. Nanga. So Reggie Grandpapa, make sure that there's an opportunity. Watching mom there.
It's been entertaining as usual. It's been educative. It's been insightful as usual. Every Friday we come your way with the fine brains of Dickens Africa, Nana Kese, and Ken Bygone. For the past few days, I have these names that I've orchestrated in my name, in my mind, to give to you guys. And my verified. I was looking at the most logical, the most controversial, and the funniest one. Logical, the name say they can. The most controversial, you say, and I can say very controversial.
Many people in a boat and sound.
Birthday, no. Yeah, you were Ghana Talks Radio. Yeah, you were SHOWBIZ Arena, so you know, you wish you happy birthday. I feel